Well, you saw him in that report, but he's here in the studio. Oladimeji Fabiyi, Deputy National Financial Secretary in the ADC. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Neil. Good to see you.
Good to see you
looking
too.
Good and robust.
I'm trying to learn from you. But you were not smiling when you were out there.
Because it's a matter that affects our country. It's a serious matter. And when democracy is under threat, you can imagine if democracy runs trouble in Nigeria, then Africa is in trouble.
But this matter in court has to do with the deregistration of the party, right? Is that the one you're protesting about?
Yes, a whole lot of onslaught against the opposition parties.
So you say it's an internal party affair, but it is your party members that went to court. Why would they go to court? Does that mean that your house internally is in turmoil?
Well, the first and foremost, those who went to court, by our estimation, by our standard, don't even have the local standard to do that in the first instance. This matter shouldn't have even gotten to this level if we have a judiciary that is sincere. Unfortunately, our judiciary have constituted itself to be part of those, rather than deepening democracy, they want to, widen the gap and the division. That is what it's unfortunate. Because the guy in question that went to court has been suspended since 2022 or so, thereabout. So the matter has been in court, it's been dragging because, of course, those who are behind this food dragging have reasons for doing that. They don't want the opposition.
Why do you think there are people behind this?
It's obvious. We know.
You already yes. First of all, you agreed that it is a member of the party who was suspended that went to court.
A lot of things happen in our country now. Politically, we know how the ruling government is really struggling because the ruling APC is struggling because they just want it to be them, despite their ill performances and all the things that the Nigerian people are not happy with. You can see they really want to tenaciously hold on to power despite the failures, the many failures, the obvious failures of this government. So they are looking for quite a lot of things to make sure that they're able to manipulate Nigerians and unfortunately, like I said there, when any country is failing, when executive is becoming so reckless, it is the judiciary. When society is getting this, getting to a disorderly manner, it is the judiciary that steps in. It is judiciary that rescued the country, that kind of society. But what we have in Nigeria is a judiciary that has now been so complicit in most of these things. I witnessed something during Malame Rufai's case recently. I was in court briefly, and when I couldn't stay to the end, but people that were there came back, they saw what they never saw in any court proceedings, where both parties were asking for short adjournment, both parties, and the judge said no, and gave a date till April 20-something. What does that mean anything to anybody here? What does that suggest?
Well, but you know that you make a request in court.
That's what I'm saying.
When you file a motion,
yes.
regardless of who filed the motion,
yes.
It's at the discretion of the judge to say when the case will happen.
Oh, well, that was malicious. That was malicious. It was. I don't know the word to use, and I don't think that it should be that. It should be like that.
In your opinion, what's the way forward?
We've seen in this country judges. I remember the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar told me something sometimes ago when he was having this running battle with his boss, and he had to go to court to challenge most of the decision that was being taken by the president. And he went to court about 19 times. And all these 19 times, he won everything. And he said he never saw a judge from the lower court to the Supreme Court. He never had to speak to any judge as a sitting vice president. And today, those cases, those judgments have so much enriched our jurisprudence and will become landmark judgment today. Can we still have this kind of judges? Can we still have that kind of judiciary that we had then? It's painful. Judiciary is supposed to help the country. Once the society is failing, it's judiciary that steps in, that rescue.
Okay, so
that's what we're having now.
In 30 seconds,
counter judgment and all that.
What do you think should be done in 30 seconds?
We have to beg them. We have to plead with them. I said it there. Please save this democracy. The moment you fail in doing that, all of us are in trouble. And that's the advantage the ruling government is taking, because we have judges. There are good ones among them. We have judges who have lost all sense of morality. and they don't even what they swore to protect, the Constitution, the justice. They're not even interested in doing that again. They are there, they know, but we still have good ones among them, but they are so infinitesimal. So it's dangerous. So they should please save this democracy. That's what we're asking for. And that's why I went to identify with these people here this afternoon. These Nigerians, can you say these numbers don't have a voice? They are Nigerians. And they are saying, no, save democracy. They're not saying anybody should go. And they said, save our democracy, because they know the worst of the democracy is better than any military government. So that's what we're saying.
All right, thank you so much. Oladimeji Fabiyi is the Deputy Financial Secretary of the African Democratic Congress.
Thank you very much. I love to see you.
We'll see.
Great guy.
Well done.
Thank you.